Do you believe in other dimensions?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so
There can't be all that space and time and stuff out there and no dimension.
Okay, so in this dimension, is it like us in a different dimension, or are we like it's not human?
I don't think we're important enough that there's other versions of us.
Okay. So this alternate dimension is like what? A higher playing field of like what? Non-humans?
It's like I don't think that I've recently come to the discovery that I don't think that there's other humans. I think that like we are a 1 in a billion time like chance situation, and that like
there's nothing
no
out
world
there
that we could have been created and evolution could have happened somewhere else.
I see what you're saying. So
like this is like a 1 in a billion situation.
We're it.
Yeah.
I like that. So basically we should stop exploring space. We found it. We're here.
Yeah. We can
stop.
We could stop. But
come home, everyone.
Who cares about time and space?
You're right.
Look at your hair.
Oh, I thought you were going to go right into chimps. I was like, who cares about space? There's monkeys to be spoken about.
You know, I'll take any opportunity to talk about chimps, but more importantly...
You're right. I am the focus of this podcast, and so is my hair journey.
Yes.
Well, okay, let's take a quick beat. Aleena just sent me a picture of a model. I said, I want to look like that model. I took that photo to my stylist and said, can you make me look like her? She gave me the haircut. I didn't walk out looking like her, but it was a fun experience, and now I'm living this new life, and I'm a different person. Okay?
One, you decided this literally last week. Like,
yeah.
So within, you left here and you sent us voice notes and you said, I think I should do this.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, take a beat, like do a filter, do something. Like, I feel like you come here often complaining about your haircuts.
No, not necessarily that. I just,
in the past.
No, this is what I said to Alex and Kate.
You feel bamboozled that you made a rush decision. Has she not?
I make rash decisions, but as I said to Alex and Kate before you showed up, I'm on a journey to find my hottest self.
Okay, hold on. I wasn't done.
Okay.
So in the past, you said that. So I was like, why don't you take a beat, think about it.
You didn't? Okay.
Don't just go straight into it. Maybe use a filter, something. I was like, I don't think she's going to dye her hair black. Like that would be pretty jarring, right? But I thought you were going to go chop. And last time you got a chop, you were very upset about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh man,
and you were like, I'm growing my hair back.
I was saying
that's why I said take a beat. And then you said you did it. Mm-hmm. But in my head, I didn't think that meant you dyed it any sort of color, because I've never ever seen you have any other hair color besides pink.
Well, yes. Well, white.
Oh yeah, pink and then white. And so when I saw you today, I was blown away by your beauty.
Whoa!
Yes.
Okay, but honestly, you guys, Aleena would have to say this even if she hated it.
No.
Yes, you would.
You know I would tell you.
You would be like,
yeah, I would tell you if it didn't look good.
Wow. Okay.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah, but you would kind of soften the blow. You don't want to be like, yo, girl.
Oh, yeah, I would soften.
Yeah.
My jaw was dropped for like 2 whole minutes.
I know.
For anyone on audio, Sarah dyed her hair brown. Really dark brown.
Dark. It's like past chocolate.
Yeah.
It's like
black, I don't think would have suited you.
It's like charcoal. Is it charcoal?
Charcoal would be gray. Yeah, that'd be very White Walker.
Midnight brown. Made up that color.
Hershey's chocolate.
Hershey's.
Yeah.
Reminds me of poop.
It looks so good on you. In no world would I have ever thought of you with brown hair, because you've always been a blondie.
Yeah.
It just, like, I said, how does it suit you so well? It's like, you should have had this hair color for years.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Thank you.
And I think you took a big swing.
I did.
And it paid off. Because having blonde hair your whole life and then just going, I'm going to
raw dog
go dark.
Yeah.
Not many people can pull that off.
I think it's like, again, you know, at this age, nearing 40.
You're old.
Old joke.
It matches your brows. Did you dye your brows?
No, my brows are this color. So I have naturally dark hair. Although, like, I've spent my life trying to be blonde because I felt like it kind of matched my personality. You know what I mean? But as I've mentioned before on this podcast, like, I like a drastic change. I'm not that attached to my hair. And it's like the one thing that you can really do at this age to really like switch things up, look different. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm on my journey to find my hottest self. Is it blonde? Is it brown? Is it short? Is it long? I don't know yet.
I know.
So I'm on my way, and I think I could be potentially liking this brown. I'm not used to it yet. I this is my first day no hat.
So good. It's such a good brown.
It's fun. I feel
no
like
hat. You've been wearing.
I've been wearing a hat ever since. Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm like not used to it, and I'm like seeing myself, and it feels like a wig to me. I feel like I've put on a wig.
What was your family's reaction?
I'm not sure they're convinced. I'm not sure they're sold. Especially my mom, and she's honest with me.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. I think she was culturally jarred, and again, I look nothing like Waylon now. So like the contrast with us is like, I was going blonde, so like we could look like mother-daughter.
Yeah.
We don't look like mother-daughter.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys were like kind of twinning.
Yeah. Before we were twinning, and now we're opposite twinning.
Yeah. What about your sister?
I think she likes it. She would tell me the truth, like you.
Do you feel like I like it? Like you can tell I'm being real with you.
I could tell you're being real.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want you to leave and be like, I don't know if Aleena likes it or
I
not.
thought Alex and Kate were for sure lying to me because like they kind of have to. You know what I mean? So I wasn't getting the
they're
truth.
always nice.
I know.
Well, Alex not.
I would say otherwise. I think you pulled it off really well.
Yeah.
Okay, well now
It's making me think like you should dye your hair darker.
I was thinking about it too.
What?
It's like, what if I had black?
'Cause look at your brows.
My hair.
Yeah,
hair
your
is like
hair's dark.
my hair is like so like light right now.
I know.
Yeah. It's like you've been out
might
in the
buzz
sun
it, though.
too much
You're
playing
gonna
in the
buzz it?
sand.
Yes, a little bit of that, but I might buzz it. I might dye it black. I want to do something.
See again, you need a drastic change.
Yeah.
It's fun
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
change things up.
It is.
I went through that phase.
Come on.
I had pretty blonde hair, and like what? So
True.
once you
You're
start
blonde
dyeing
for
your
you.
hair blonde, you kind of have to like you have to go a little bit more blonde every time because your hair won't take it right away. And so once I was in it, I was like, this is my only time to try a bit more blonde. So I just kept gradually increasing it. And then I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. It was like my pink hair phase.
It's true. That
But
was.
then
your
I was
big
like,
hair.
it's not me, And then when I went to my dark hair, I was like, oh, I feel at home,
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta have a phase.
I agree.
Kate,
Kate, there's no way Kate's ever had a phase. I had a feeling.
but your it looks so good. Thank you. I can't. But I don't know anymore. You could come blonde next week, and I could be like, you should have been blonde this whole time.
Kate.
I might have to do it, you guys.
She's like, I'm never doing it. No. Yeah, Kate has a signature look. Some people have a signature look.
I think
my signature look is having no signature look. Like, I'll switch it up. Who cares? I don't care. And I said, honestly, like, this is basically a manic response to Corbin going on a trip for Europe. Like, he left.
a work trip.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Corbin left for work, and I was like, oh, hell no.
Oh,
And
so
I
he
dyed my
hasn't
hair.
seen it?
No.
You're not going to send him a selfie?
No, I sent him a selfie, but it was with a hat on. Because, as I said, I have not removed my baseball cap
Yeah.
since I got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he hasn't seen it yet. And I even texted him this morning because he's coming home tomorrow. And I was like, I'm nervous for you to see my hair. Like, I'm sweating a little bit. So, we'll see. But yeah, I'm having fun. I'm going to come up with a whole new personality. And you'll see me change drastically. And, like, all my opinions will change because now I'm a different person because now I have black hair.
Yes.
The end. Let's talk about monkeys.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, look at your hair whiplashed me so hard that I don't even want to talk about Chimp Crazy.
No.
Which is crazy.
I feel like I need to spend the next 5 episodes deep diving on Chimp Crazy. First, I'd like to apologize to you publicly and say I'm so sorry it's taken me this long to turn on Chimp Crazy. I watched 4 episodes in like overnight, basically, and I had chimp nightmares.
And you were like,
yeah,
after the end of each episode.
Yes.
You don't need to apologize.
No, like-
but I'm so happy that you listened to me.
I honestly had to. I couldn't let you down.
Thank you.
After
and
last
Alex?
I gotta be honest. I watched the first 20 minutes when I was really tired. I was like, I'm not into it. Then I watched it,
All 4?
all 4, start to finish.
Okay, Kate.
But it really creeped me out.
No, I agree.
Okay.
It's very hard to watch, but like also you
But
can
after
turn
the
it
second
off.
episode, you're like,
But it's compelling. That's for sure.
So where I left off last night before finishing it this morning was I finished episode 2. Okay. No, I told you before we started this episode. I told you we have to go 1 episode, 2 episode, 3 episode, 4 episodes. I have to do it in chronological order because I've never been so ramped up about anything in my life. So let's start with episode 1. Aleena, tell us your thoughts.
Well, that was like months ago for me, so I don't even know.
Months?
No, it was maybe a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Not to brag or anything, because I was like ahead of it. But episode 1.
Do you want me to give you like a snippet of what happened in episode 1?
I just know the story, but yeah.
Okay, so in episode 1, spoiler alert, everyone, we meet Connie, we meet Tanya, we kind of we get like a background of the chimps in the entertainment industry, we kind of see them in their cages, we meet the lawyer, we meet the director and the director by proxy, which cracked me up. Like, I would love to be somebody's by proxy for basically any job.
I know.
I will be a by proxy director, by proxy friend, any kind of by proxy situation. I'm looking
It's
and
the
I'm
best.
available.
You're,
I love
like, it. You're just
pretending to do somebody else's
but you're
job.
acting.
You're right. I'm acting.
He does a good job.
He does. I think I could really, based off my new hair and my new personality, I think I could. I think I could
deceive
act.
anyone.
I can deceive anyone. I could be a spy.
Yeah.
So we kind of start to see a little bit about Tanya. She mentions that she loves the apes more than her children. I thought that was a jarring first statement. Like, we literally open on, I love these chimps more than my kids. And I was like, okay.
And then you meet her kids later.
Seriously.
They're clearly upset.
I mean, if I saw a documentary where my mom said that about me,
Yeah.
to sell.
Like, they clearly need to go to therapy or are in therapy.
No,
their moms.
for sure.
Yeah.
And we should also get Tanya into therapy.
Yeah.
Like, while we're at it, let's just have a huge therapy documentary about them in therapy.
Yes.
So, do you remember any initial thoughts on episode 1? Taking a quick break from chimps to tell you about today's episode sponsor, ZocDoc.
Just like diarrhea, there are some things in life that are just inevitable. And if you're a human or an ape, chances are you've been sick at least once or twice in your life. Maybe it's just time to, maybe it's just a routine.
Is it diarrhea?
Yes, maybe it's some diarrhea or sniffles. Big difference, but maybe it's either. But no matter what, ZocDoc is here to help. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click instantly to book an appointment.
Humans are pretty predictable. And the moment the season changes, we all get sick, which means long lines at the doctor's office and appointments being booked weeks and sometimes months out. But guys, don't worry, because with ZocDoc, appointments happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours of booking. And you can even score same-day appointments. We're talking in-network appointments with more than 100,000, that's a lot of zeros, healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and much more.
Speaking of which, we talk a lot about hygiene on this podcast. And guys, that includes dental health. Don't forget that. It's easy to procrastinate going to the dentist or even brushing your teeth. You don't have to lie to your dentist anymore about how often you floss. We all do it. Just go to get some floss and head to ZocDoc to book your dentist appointment today.
And did you know you can even search for doctors and healthcare professionals by procedure on ZocDoc? Pretty cool.
Some of us live with upset stomachs, and I talked over you. I'm so sorry.
I forgive you.
Some of us live with upset stomachs, and it's just become the norm. We just live with it. And you know what? We should probably get our IBS checked out. Take our advice and visit ZocDoc today and get your b-hole under control.
Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/still to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
That is ZocDoc.com/still. ZocDoc.com/still.
Bye. Okay. Well, my initial thought,
I have thoughts on the whole thing, so this episodic breakdown is not going to be good for me. But
so let me bring things up.
I want to know what you think.
Yes. Number one was like so fucking sad to see the chimps in cages. And let me also start by saying, when I grew up, my dad had one thing that he said to me before I went to any party. And he said, He said, if there's a chimpanzee at this party, you need to call me and I'm going to pick you up. Anytime I went to a birthday party, he said to me, do not stay at that party if there's a chimpanzee. And I literally would be, I would say, are you kidding me? And he would say, no, Sarah, like, I swear they're going to rip off your nose, your eyes, and your ears. And I'd be like, okay, Dad. So years of my life, I'm talking 20, 25 years, if I left the house, he'd be like, call me if there's a chimpanzee. That's fucking crazy.
Did you feel like
I felt like
so validated watching this?
Yes. I was like, no wonder. Because it starts talking about chimp party. They're bringing these fucking chimps to little kids' parties.
I know.
That's insane.
I know, but like, I just have to say, like, they're so cute when they're little.
yeah, it was
Like, they're really cute when they're little.
Me-
Like, when they're little and they're running around, I'm like, oh, they're so. And then I started feeling guilty. I said, I looked at Noel and I said, are we wrong for having Ollie?
No, it was the entire thing was giving Aleena and Ollie. Like Tanya to Tonka was Aleena and Ollie. The whole time I'm like, this is like a backdrop of like Aleena's life. Like if they came for Ollie, she would like chain herself to a tree. You know, like and, like if they took Ollie away and like she couldn't visit him, I would have to call 911 on Aleena because you never know what would happen.
I'm not sure if I should be offended.
No,
like,
that's just like your love. That's like your love
that's-
for him. Come on.
It's not Tonka level.
You
love.
don't think?
I mean, now I feel like rude if I say no, but
No, it's Tonka level.
no, you know why it's not Tonka level? Because I would never fake congestive heart failure for Ollie to kill him.
True. That was like a. Okay, now we're jumping around again, and you're gonna.
I know. I'm
all
sorry.
riled
But
up.
what am I supposed to say? I would never do that to my son.
I know you
I
would
would
never.
also never keep him in a cage. Take it back.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back.
If he grew like 5 times the size and like,
Yeah.
started getting aggressive, you wouldn't cage him.
I wouldn't have him.
Oh, okay.
So speaking of that, let's just go.
Boundaries.
Let's just go into the cage thing. Like, the cages are insane, and the fact that I saw her giving these chimpanzees Powerade, McDonald's and Powerade, and hold on, pause. Reese's Pieces in a can. The squirt bottle of Reese's? I didn't even know you could eat Reese's out of a can.
Okay, but did the chimps not remind you of Alex?
You know, now that you say that, it's kind of giving chimpanzee. He always does have a banana. That's weird.
And the amount of donuts she feeds them?
That's true. No, I thought that was like, okay, to feed chimpanzees that to me
so
is like
messed up.
so fucked up. Like, number
Is he
one,
eating a banana?
yeah, he's literally eating a banana while we're doing that. Like,
Was that planned?
sure.
I didn't see them eat one banana in the whole documentary.
There wasn't mention of any bananas. You're right. No, they had fruit in bowls. Like she was getting the fruit in the bowls, but there was no bananas in there. There was berries.
Yeah.
I'm like cantaloupe.
yeah.
The cages were insane. The cages in people's house that they created for them,
I know.
insane.
I know.
The side stories. So getting to episode 2, I watched episode 2 late last night,
Yeah.
went to sleep, had nightmares.
Were you certain that Tanya kept him?
Yes. There was no question in my mind that Tanya kept Tonka.
I didn't think so. I was like, ooh, where did he mysteriously go
Well,
to?
I mean, like, I knew she did something with him, but I didn't think, like, he died.
I
You
was
know?
just like, you would never boldface lie with all these cameras and this like whole crew. Like you just wouldn't lie.
And when she was bawling on the Zoom
The
call,
Zoom
and then
Zoom court cases are wild.
bring it back. And when she was like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking idiot," and the judge was like, your mic is still on." I was like, that is so something I would do.
And the ashes to me just look like cocoa powder.
Yeah, she basically just
It was
ground
like
up.
hot chocolate.
The fact that was actually a chimp.
I know.
They dug up another chimp, and
They
then
went to crazy chimp levels. I was thinking the whole time. Well, you know, I had like, you know, the one thought like, in my like,
yes,
is
I
it
can
wrong
confirm.
that like we have animals? You know,
Yes.
like we have dogs. Like,
Well,
is that wrong?
probably to
No,
some
'cause
degree.
these are domesticated. Like these.
I
Well, I know,
know.
but these
They
people
wouldn't- they
think
wouldn't
they're
survive.
domesticated. Like
Yeah,
the
they
way that
think.
they're talking about them, they call them like human chimps.
Yeah.
Like human ape. I'm like, it's insane to me. It's
I know.
insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are wild animals.
I know.
The fact that this is not illegal, it like actually scares me.
I know.
And I'm obviously never going to Missouri because I'm afraid for my life.
I know. There's so
There's
much that happens
chimps.
there.
There's crazy chimps there.
There's
crazy
so
animals there.
much.
Protect these animals. Like, sorry, I know PETA is like, you know, I don't want to get on the PETA high horse because I'm sure they're kind of crazy too. But
What?
Protect the animals.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm getting all over the place. But I thought, doesn't this whole thing remind you of that show on Hulu where the mom was like Munchausen's by proxy? What's that called?
She Rose.
Gypsy Rose. I feel like all of these people and their chimps are a Gypsy Rose situation.
They
They're
are
all-
completely convinced that they're doing like the Lord's work.
That they're like saving these chimps when they're actually like keeping them in small places and making them go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then putting their lives at risk, their friends' lives at risk, and then end up killing the monkey.
Did you guys notice all the monkeys died young that were kept that they were showing?
Well, yeah, because they're drinking Powerade and having McDonald's.
I know. But I was curious if the doc was going to touch on that a little bit at the end of like all of their lifespans were so much less than normal monkeys.
Well, I don't really know off the top of my head like monkey lifespan.
Well, according to Planet of the Apes, it's at least like human lifespans, like 70 years.
You think?
It's not accurate. It says in captivity their lifespan is about 32 years for men.
Okay, so
close.
what about the women? Are we not counted?
They're 39.
I told you, apes don't care about women.
So classic.
What?
All of these monkeys were males for the most part. Just saying.
Yeah, there's never any female chimps.
And you know what?
In any media.
So rude.
I think that's just like human society. It took time for us.
That's true.
Taking time for them.
The apes too. The 911 calls for both
the attacks were horrific, and the fact that the lady
lost
got
her entire
another one afterwards.
No.
And then Tanya's ear got taken off. She wants to have a little island with little monkey apes. Okay, I have to ask you guys the question that everyone thought.
Yeah.
That no one asked.
Yeah.
Are they sleeping with the apes?
No. I don't think they're sleeping with the apes. No, I mean they're in bed with them. Let me clarify.
Yes,
they're
are
sleeping with the apes. But I don't think it's anything sexual.
I think it's deeper than that.
I think it's like
a
extreme loneliness, and it's like the Munchausen by proxy thing. Like they want these monkeys to need them.
Yes.
They need to feel needed. And like granted,
but like we all watched the octopus documentary, and we all were like,
this was better. They had separation because the guy can't live
he
underwater.
Kissed the octopus like maybe he
These
had
people-
something, you know. And so did that cross your mind at all? Like,
no.
Are they doing any fun, Alex?
I thought so, but it felt way more like maternal.
It felt way more.
Way more like they thought this was like a baby forever.
That's
pretty
what I
much.
mean.
Yeah.
It's like they had like empty nest syndrome.
That their husbands died and they slept in the
yeah,
same bed.
the one where it was like
dressing the monkey. Yeah.
That one was
had not
crazy.
crossed anybody. Like,
I'm not saying it didn't cross my mind, but like this is what people are not fucking registering. Like this is like a lion in your fucking bed. Like these are crazy huge beasts.
Can I say one more thing I have an issue with?
Please.
So much mouth kissing for a monkey. Like every kiss that they gave was like
their fangs though. There's like monkey
was
fangs.
mouth to mouth kiss.
Dude, you make out with Ollie. Like this is.
I do not mouth to mouth. He kisses me sometimes, and I'm like, no. You know,
be honest.
No, I've seen you make out with Ollie more than I make out with Ollie.
But I'm fine with mouth to mouth kisses.
I don't exactly, and I'm not. So this everything's tracking here on my side.
But I wouldn't kiss an ape this way.
Thank
Just so
God.
everyone knows, like
Thank
I would
God.
not be kissing any apes.
If they are your son, well, yeah, they're not daughters. If they're all your son, just kiss them on the cheek.
No, I'll kiss him on the mouth.
So
This
if
is- this
you
is a
had an
bigger-
ape, you would kiss
No.
it on the mouth.
Of course.
You just said that you wouldn't.
But I thought you were relating it to like a baby. Like I'm kissing my baby on the mouth.
Yeah.
So like if I was having my Munchausen by proxy situation and I owned a monkey, and in this situation I thought this monkey was my child, then I'd kiss the
they
monkey.
go in for so many mouth kisses.
I think we have bigger problems in their mouth to mouth kissing.
I agree.
Like I feel so bad for these animals, truly, like that they're like living in the darkness, living in the small cage, like and to have
I feel
these
so
owners
bad for Tanya's lips too.
Dude, when she said like when the police were at her house, I know we're everywhere with this, and like the guy called her up, the by proxy guy, he's like, hey, like what's going on, like what's going on with the police, and she goes, I have a lip filler appointment at 4:15 that I am not gonna miss. And I was like, that is
She's
such
so-
a line.
So funny.
I
What was the quote?
Oh, the quote. So this was what made me feel like I actually kind of got like emotional hearing it, and I was like, I felt bad for them because it does feel like it's like maternal for them.
Yeah.
So it was I think it was in episode 4 with like Sonia or something like that, and she said it was when that 15-year-old when Chance when Chance died, she said, I think my golden years have turned into copper because I've lost my child.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that's poetry. Like, I looked
Yeah.
it up. That's not a quote from anything. My golden years have turned into copper. I was like, you had devoted so much of your love and like your life to this monkey.
Yeah, but
and
also
it's ruined
he
her
just
life.
flipped over and died.
Yeah.
Maybe look into it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you were doing something that you shouldn't
At
have.
15, that's crazy.
No, I think in general, like seeing
Again.
all the
They live way longer
I know.
in Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes really is our kind of view of apes, but I don't know.
This whole year has really set us up for apes.
it has been the year of the ape.
It's been the year of the ape for us.
I don't know how it's possible for us humans to be in this world of exotic animal trading. Like it feels like we're trading these animals. Like monkeys are going here, tigers are going here. Like, is anyone not concerned? Like, why
know.
isn't there more of a let's
why
fucking
are
save these
capuchin
animals?
monkeys just being held in their in people's arms?
No, these are
They
monkeys.
need to be out in the wild.
It's weird that we have the opportunity to have
Do you think that this is
So, what are you laughing at? The capuchin?
I want a capuchin.
I know they were really
They're
cute.
so
They're
cute.
so
If
cute.
there's one kind of monkey I would want to own, it'd be a capuchin.
I mean, that would definitely be the
wouldn't.
safest. But
Yeah,
I would.
exactly. I wouldn't do it, but
No,
it'd be
even
so
still,
cool.
that fucking monkey's way stronger than you, Alex.
I don't know about that.
And it would literally kill you. Just so
I
you
don't
know,
know
your
about that.
capuchin would take you out.
You think?
Yes.
They're pretty small, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're still a monkey. That's the issue.
I can't. What I cannot get over is the strength that monkeys have, where they can just rip your limbs off.
It's really scary. Like these are aggressive animals, and you only the fucking honeymoon with these apes is like 0 to 5, and then they're literally living in hell
I know.
with these humans.
I know.
Like they don't deserve that life. They're having coffee and tea,
I
and like
know.
they're eating. They think that they're people. Like I think these people need obvious
I
severe
know.
help, and it's scary. And like
But
you don't
what they're
wanna-
doing psychologically to these apes
is so sad. And like I don't want to like. I know a lot of people love animals, but I think like
This
you
is
have
a PETA
to.
podcast now.
I know you have to look at the way you love animals. Like you can't love something. It's like the same thing that you would do to a child. Like you cannot form this person for like you. Like you
Yeah.
cannot create the situation that's
Who
best
needs
for
who
you.
more?
Yeah,
They only need you now because you've
and they
You've
don't
made
need you.
them-
They're wild animals.
yeah.
Like let them live in this fucking island
Yeah,
sanctuary.
their assholes are basically inside out.
Yeah,
They should
that's
not be
true.
touching any furniture.
That's so true.
That is the reason that I stopped 20 minutes in. I'm not kidding. I was
Stop.
eating.
Oh,
and
assholes really
No,
deter you?
20 minutes in, I was eating, and it's a shot of this guy's like falling out butthole, and I was like, I'll watch the rest of this tomorrow. I was like, I just can't look at this right
this
now.
guy's.
This
guy's.
this dude's butthole is
ape.
falling out.
Do we also think since we finished it, like, how is this Tanya not in jail?
And
She
the
basically
plea
got
deal-
off
The plea deal
scot-free.
that she got at the end was so good. Like, oh,
Just
you don't have
don't
to
trade
pay
animals.
for $300,000. You just can't trade any animals, including like any animals at all. And she was like,
Won't do it.
"This is ridiculous."
Yeah. Also, another one-off note: the lawyer's voice. Can we just
know.
say, like, is there a voice that you have to have if you're like a lawyer or a doctor? Like,
Yeah,
you have
it
to
was
like.
pretty.
I've never heard a lawyer or doctor speak that I haven't been like, that's a lawyer or a doctor.
Yeah, yeah.
What is it with the tone? It's almost like I couldn't get past
Lawyer,
it.
yeah.
Sorry, you did a really good job. Way to fight the fight and get that chimp safe. But like your voice.
And
stays
could you
with
believe
me.
that the chimp was healthy?
Yes, I could fucking believe it. Yes, I could. It was fat. The chimp was fucking fat as shit. She gave this chimp an iPad and said, I hope he's not emailing. That's insane.
I forgot about that. That was
She's like, I gave him an
so
iPad, but it's a
crazy.
kid's iPad.
She's like, oh yeah, I'm sure he could figure out how to email.
I'm sure he
SOS,
could.
PETA, help me.
Seriously. It's like
Her showing him all the TikToks of the other monkeys was so.
I was like, this is so sad. Like,
No.
like this is like it's like a person, like making a
The
person
amount of
sick.
brainwashing
like
that
making
they
a
do
person
to
sick.
themselves. The amount of brainwashing that they do to themselves
know.
to convince themselves that they're like this amazing animal savior that's doing so much for them. It's like, no.
I
Shot the photo of her in the cage. Crazy.
it's like overwhelming to me that like this is just something that happens. Like this is just like
And
a story.
the fact that yeah, someone right now has a chimp right now in their
It's
basement,
scary.
probably.
What if I move to somewhere and there's a chimp neighbor and I'm not sure of it and I'm out playing in my front yard, chimp attack?
Have you seen Planet of the Apes?
No,
It happens.
that's what I mean. I'm not ready to be attacked by a chimp. I
You know
don't
what?
have the skills.
There's something that we haven't even considered here.
What?
Alex
What?
could have a chimp.
That's so true. You love chimps.
Like you could be keeping that secret.
I would love to, honestly.
You could have a capuchin.
Could you imagine if I just like went home and then this like beautiful monkey was just like swinging through the vines that I put up in an enclosure in my living room? He would just like come home and hold me.
Alex.
Hypothetically,
Get a
of course.
girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend, and
That's
she
not
loves
enough.
chimps too.
No, when she said at the end, like, I would give up my husband, I'd give up my kids just to go see Tonka. I was like, somebody get her help.
I know.
Like, if this is not a cry for help, like there's like that's not love.
And the fact that they have to now be held in this sanctuary, which is beautiful and great, but they have to be there because they can't get them back to
the actual natural habitat.
Where do they?
Where do monkeys live? Hold on.
Where do
Hold
they
on. Don't tell
live?
us. Don't tell us. Think about where monkeys
They
live.
live anywhere where there's
It's
a
jungle. Could that be South America?
So that would be.
The
Are there any
rainforest?
jungles in America?
No, we don't have jungles here.
Okay.
So South America,
America.
Brazil. Where's the Amazon?
Mm.
They don't live in the
Amazon
Amazon,
is
do they?
near the Andes.
Okay, so Peru.
The Amazon rainforest is.
It's South America.
And how are they getting transported here? Definitely not on airplane.
Well, she was a transporter, so I bet she drove all the way fucking down to the Amazon, swirled around,
They
found
have-
a couple
they have to live-
capuchis.
Alex is really cracking up. They have to live in other places. They can't just be from South America
Okay.
only.
So South America. Wait, South America. Let me think of another jungle. There's nothing in Europe. There's no capuchins in Europe for sure. I don't see any kind of jungle.
They're not. In
What about an
safaris.
island?
They're not in
An island.
safaris.
No, there's kind of big monkeys.
Oh, maybe Hawaii.
No, don't say Hawaii. We don't have any monkeys.
I
in
know, but
America.
it's very rainforesty there.
You wouldn't know.
That's true.
You only say
Okay.
not Australia. That's more desert.
Yeah. I mean,
Alex, would you say it's more than South America? Can you give us a hint?
There are no apes in South America. There are some monkeys, but there are no apes
Okay,
in South
now
America.
you're confusing us.
What-
Is
what-
it
what
is it
is it?
chimpanzee and ape?
Chimpanzee is an ape. It's
Okay,
not
so there's no
there's
chimpanzee.
no gorillas in the Amazon.
Oh,
There's no-
wait, what is a
Which-
monkey? Because Planet of the Apes really swerved me here.
Yeah,
Because
what's the difference between? We're gonna go down a really weird rabbit hole. What are the
it's
apes?
necessary to know.
Do you want to guess or do you want the answer?
No, just give us the answer.
Okay.
So is ape like a word?
we're apes.
So-
we are apes.
Okay, Alex, don't get crazy.
We're human ape.
Yeah, when I looked up, are there chimpanzees in South America? They said the only ape species in the Americas is humans.
Really, that's kind of weird that the word grouped together, right?
Yeah, we are.
Wow, what do the apes know? They're probably like proud, right? They're like,
Yeah. Do they know?
yeah.
Do apes?
To each other?
I mean, you saw Caesar speak. Ape together strong.
No, but do they any of them talk?
They talk with
Sign
their own
language.
species.
Sign language.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Remember Coco?
Okay,
Coco
so
the sign language. Ape?
so an ape is a human, but they are not monkeys.
I feel like there's so many types of species
And-
of monkey.
Monkeys consist of everything else. So orangutan is a monkey, a gorilla is a monkey, a capuchin is a monkey.
No, you're just like naming things to try to sound smart.
I'm fishing to be correct.
I think you are.
And Alex, will you
I'm not really sure what you were fishing there. An ape is a monkey? No, they're
Wait, so
different.
okay, let's look at monkeys as this food pyramid. Okay, so what is the
What is the name
what's
for
the
all
top
of
monkey?
them?
What's
What do you mean the top
species?
monkey?
What is the
What do they all fall
what
under?
is
Like
the name for
an
them?
umbrella.
Monkey and ape.
like okay, here.
Alex, you're not getting
Like an insect is
Yeah.
many things.
right. Okay, how about this, Alex? This one:
Similar to a monkey
Bird.
and ape. Yeah.
bird, seagull,
Yeah.
pigeon.
Yeah. So monkey, capuchin monkey. Monkey, howler monkey.
Okay, you can't just put
Ape.
monkey on the end of everything. That's so dumb.
Ape, chimpanzee.
No,
ape gorilla.
Human. Ape human.
Yeah, ape human. No, ape human. Ape no monkey. Ape human.
So
ape, chimpanzee, ape gorilla.
okay, so
Monkey.
it's monkeys over here, apes over here.
Yes, totally different.
Okay, so it's like bird,
Bat.
bat. No,
Yeah.
that's kind of like
Yes,
close.
because they're different. They
So
both
what is
fly.
an ape?
An ape versus a monkey. So, an ape. Where did my tab just go? Monkeys have tails. Apes do not have tails.
Wow, that is. I wish you would have said that to me hours ago.
Do we have
No,
We have a
boys have
tailbone.
tails.
Have a tailbone.
So no tail means ape.
Yes.
Tail means
Monkey.
Monkey. Most monkeys have
We should have
tails.
stared the conversation like that.
Most monkeys
I
have
feel like
tails.
he
He
clarified
literally,
that.
I know.
Like he literally let
We should
us
have been
drown.
like, welcome to episode 128, monkeys.
have tails.
Tails.
Have tails.
We didn't even tell everyone it's 128.
Yeah.
So Rafiki, he is a
Rafiki.
monkey.
Yes, he's a baboon. Baboons have tails. They're monkeys.
Wow.
I wonder who
Most
was like,
monkeys.
yes, based on how your ass looks, that's the deciding factor.
Science. I think if the
I'm trying to, my brain is scanning for monkeys in history.
we don't really have that many monkeys that are famous in history besides Curious George.
He is a monkey.
Correct.
What about the barrel things? Those are monkeys?
Monkeys. Barrel monkeys. That's for sure. Tails. Animal crackers? I think there's a tail on them.
Now I'm just going to be like,
What about the monkeys in Wizard of Oz? Monkeys.
this, it honestly kind of feels like a little, what's the word?
I can't even
you
find
know,
it for
kind
you.
of like when like harassment.
What?
Stalking? Yeah, I'm
It-
trying to find
it
a word
feels-
for you.
You'll know.
Okay, tell us
Like-
when you get there.
Hey, let me see that ass.
Oh, sexual harassment. I see what
There's
you're
a tail
You're saying
and
like
there's no
turn
tail.
around, turn around.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see your butt.
Yeah.
Let me see your butt.
Yeah,
I'll determine if you're a monkey or an ape.
yeah.
Okay.
It feels kind of
Objectifying the monkeys.
objectifying the monkeys.
Yes.
Let me turn around.
Yeah.
Let me see that ass.
I see it. Yeah, yeah.
now
yeah,
I
yeah.
know who you are.
That's totally true. That's so on point, Aleena. I'd be pissed if someone told me to turn around and see that butt.
yeah,
And be like, ape.
yeah,
I'd be like, fuck. If they turned Alex around,
yeah,
monkey.
yeah. Marcel,
The show?
monkey.
So now we at least can determine.
Friends, Marcel.
Yeah, I know. They shouldn't have had him on TV. And now I look back at all the monkeys I've ever seen and I feel horrible.
I know.
No, like
I know.
If PETA came here right now, I'd sign a petition that said no more monkeys on the TV. Take them off. We are crazy with animals. We don't need to be petting them, touching them. Get them out of here. Sorry.
No.
So moral of the story,
Where's Ollie?
Under my pillow.
And in for sure, because I can't see him at all.
so Ollie has a tail. What does that mean?
Oh my God! Can you bring him over here? I'm not being Tanya. Okay, it's just like it's cruel. He's literally hiding. Oh, that's really sad.
I don't know if he likes the talk of the animals. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm one of them.
So is he a monkey?
Yes, that's what I
He
just said to
has-
Alex.
A tail.
He's a dog.
Oh my God. We just
We'll
sexually
stay with
harassed
Auntie
Ollie.
Sarah.
Come here, smooshy. Anyways, any last thoughts on Chimp Cookie?
Yeah, after we have probably spent the entire episode talking about chimps.
Yeah. Any last thoughts?
Any last thoughts?
Save the chimps.
I have one.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
How insane is it that they thought you? It's crazy that they got the ashes of a different chimp. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Oh, he's
not to intelligence shame, but how stupid do you have to be to think that the ashes are going to be a fine powder like that? Like from just burning him on an open fire. Like the reasoning, like then they showed us like this is what happens. You have to grind it down. Like when you
Can
put
we
it in the
talk about
fire,
how
there are
stupid-
bones.
They got the temperature wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
165 to 170 degrees.
It's 165 degrees in Arizona right now.
I know.
It was insane.
Incinerated. That's what they
I know.
expected us to
But
believe.
honestly, I was actually more impressed that they dug up a dead ape and burned it, and she didn't just put a Swiss
dirt.
miss.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that was impressive.
Yeah.
But it was so dumb to be like, oh, we just put him in a fire and he became this powder.
It's
like
very
immediately
weird
into
to
this
me that
powder,
no one's in
bones.
trouble. It's very weird
Yeah.
to me because I feel like I get in trouble pretty easily.
Well, she still has to pay 250 grand.
Yeah,
right?
we'll see.
No, she's not paying anything.
We'll see.
She's not paying.
She doesn't have the
anything.
money to pay. So what happens then?
The debt collectors. That's what the ending. That's like the end was.
I guess I don't really understand debt collection. So that's just a whole nother circle.
Has anything ever gone to collections for you?
No, but I also wonder like bounty hunters, like I'm kind of just really, I think about them often and like, I don't know what they do. And I don't know. I need to deep dive on it when I have some more time. But wrapping this conversation up, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
If you were to make a documentary, what would it be of?
I think something about pigeons.
You're kidding. No. You're serious? It'd be
Yeah.
a bird documentary? A bird documentary?
They were pets at one point in history.
Oh, okay. That
And then
sounds
we
interesting.
deemed them to be disgusting.
They are
and now
gross.
we haven't taken care of them as a society, and we chimped them. We chimped them in history. We captivated them. We made them pets. We did all this stuff. We didn't teach them how to be, and then we let them just fend for themselves, and now they're just like trash birds that we
wow.
all hate and think are disgusting. But we did that to them.
I would watch your documentary, Aleena.
Wow. What would you make a documentary about?
I was thinking about this on my drive up. I had a lot of thoughts, and obviously my first one, just right off the bat, was deep sea. But then I was like, think harder, Sarah. Okay, everyone knows you're obsessed with deep sea, and I thought I would love to make a documentary that followed people, all different parts of the globe, all different parts, their entire life, and see the parallels of humans that live in all different places just growing up at the same time. I don't know how I could do it because obviously I would die. I would have to have people take over this thing. But I would love to see how similar we are all and how our experiences are the same or different. So I just basically want to watch a human
Is it
live
like
their
2
life.
people?
No, of 5. There's 5 people
Okay.
all over the globe, and they're being filmed every single day. Every single day. Heartbreak, marriage, kids, jobs.
Wow.
And I just want to see what happens. I'm obsessed with people,
Yeah. Sounds like history.
but it'd be real instead of,
Fake stuff that we read in our textbooks.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because history was written by who, people?
Apes.
The winners.
It
know?
was written by apes, though.
Apes can't write.
Well, no, because we're humans.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, I passed the test.
Damn. You know us humans so well, Aleena.
I know. I know.
Okay.
Okay.
We're done with chimps.
Yeah, we're
Do we
done.
have any more time, Alex? Oh, thank God. So if you're still with us,
I know.
we're on to the next.
Barely though.
Well, I hope everyone's as involved with chimps as we are at this point.
Can we talk about a PR relationship?
Oh my God. Do you think Taylor's watching chimps? Like, is she just like us? Like, Taylor's probably watching Chimp Crazy.
I'm sure she's seen it.
Like, she's texting her friends about it, you think?
I'm sure.
She seems like she would be into Chimp Crazy.
And it's in Missouri.
So what is that? Is she close to Missouri?
Isn't
Oh, you mean Kansas City. I see what you're saying.
Kansas City in
You're
Missouri?
right. She's so close to the chimps. She's
Yeah,
like, she's in
probably
their circle.
like been at a party with a chimp.
You're right. You're right. She's been up close and personal with a monkey.
Yeah.
Probably a compooch.
Yeah.
So obviously it's come out that there's this real or fake document saying that Travis and Taylor's
Yeah.
relationship is for PR.
Yeah.
So I'd like to discuss this.
Okay.
Can I get your thoughts?
I believe it 100%. It's a real document. If it's not real, why are you trying to get it removed? And honestly, after his speech when he won the Super Bowl, I had a hard time really believing that they're a good match.
Really? Okay, I don't have the
Viva Las Vegas?
I don't have the speech off the top of my head.
It just felt like they aren't compatible.
You don't think?
I don't think that they're a real couple. I never really understood. Like the viewership she's bringing into the Super Bowl, it seems so staged.
Okay.
And I'm sorry.
I'm hurt. Obviously.
I'm sorry, but do you not kind of feel like it feels a little bit like it's staged?
Okay, so first off,
And their PR relationships are really common, apparently.
okay, I get very upset by that. I get very upset because I hate feeling bamboozled. Don't
Yeah. How are you going to trick us with love?
don't trick me with love because I support love. Okay, and I support Hollywood couples. I get real fucking jazzed. So that it's me that they're trying to trick.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, what I said when this came out was like, this is so beneath Taylor. You know, like as a Taylor stan, this is so beneath her. Like, she doesn't need Travis Kelce.
No.
She's way above Travis Kelce. She doesn't need this kind of PR relationship.
No.
Taylor's whole thing is like love and relationships.
Yeah.
To me, it seems so crazy that she would do something like this. Because like,
Maybe it's for the NFL.
I don't feel like, why would Taylor care about the NFL? Say they're giving her $1 billion. She's already making $1 billion on her concerts. Taylor doesn't need another billion.
Alex?
She doesn't need another billion. She doesn't need this shit.
I think she's just so full of shit.
No, I'm with Sarah.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kate. We were on a submarine together last week. The shit you pulled.
Yeah.
Open the trap door
Yeah.
and let us flood if we're going down like this.
Have you seen the stuff about her and like the Kennedys and her obsession with the Kennedys and stuff like that?
Okay, this is the thing about celebrities. Like, no one really knows she has an obsession with the Kennedys. Like, she dated one of them.
She bought a house next door.
Oh, have you
after-
ever been to Rhode Island?
She
beautiful.
She tried to date one. He went
She
up to
didn't
school.
try to date one.
She tried
She
to date
did
one.
date one.
She tried to date one. He went up to school, so she dated the other.
She didn't date the other.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
I don't know about this.
This is what the alleged thread.
Okay.
Which everything on
Where'd you
Twitter
find
is
this
real.
Reddit?
On Twitter, everything is real. She tried to date one. She moved on to the other one, and then she bought a home right next door.
Okay, but if you've ever been to Rhode Island and you've drove those streets,
And there's a whole other island. Why'd she? There's the whole all of Rhode Island. Why'd she buy a house next door?
gorgeous. It's literally gorgeous. And if
know.
I could afford a house on that street and Taylor lived there and her ex-boyfriends, I'd purchase one too.
But sometimes it's not for money. It's like just to kind of switch up what the story is. And
But
so it's
she
like
doesn't
now
need
everything.
this.
But
Like,
now
to me, this is below her.
Sorry, just to clarify, I don't think it's a PR relationship. I think she's weird.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah. Just to clarify, I'm on your side. I don't think
But
it's a
the
PR
thing
relationship.
is,
I
like,
think she's
what
weird.
do you
What
think
part
about the
about Taylor
document
is
that got
weird?
leaked?
I think
I
it's
think it's
bullshit.
fucking fake. It's
Yeah, I think
probably
it's
like
bullshit.
fake for the company. Like, they have
Yeah.
so much shit now. And like, maybe they drew something up like this, like being like, oh, this is what we would do for
What
like
do
a
you
different type
think-
of couple, blah, 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 blah.
If it was real,
Using them as an example.
do you think that they would end the relationship on the
No.
proposed day?
Well, like, if it's fake, they obviously can't do that now.
Okay.
But
As
is-
people
this
who
is
love
against-
love,
like, that's
Do you
Taylor's
not-
brand.
do you not watch videos of them and feel like
No, I actually like videos of them because I feel like they're interacting like how I would. Like, she's singing to him and like being goofy. Like, they were at the US Open and she's literally like losing her mind over a song, like doing air guitars. Like, that's literally something I would do with Corbin. I act ridiculous. And I think sometimes people think her act is so crazy, but I think that's like how a normal, everyday, weird person would act. Like, I sing in my car just like that. She just has more eyeballs on her. And I think
Yeah.
that bothers people so much because it's like she's behaving like no one's watching. Like, how dare she sing?
I don't think it's like I don't think she acts like she's putting on a show or anything. Like I didn't think anything of I thought kind of like, oh, this is like really convenient for the NFL. Like
They're so
tons of
lucky to
people
have her.
are watching because
Yeah.
she's involved.
But think how many people were hating on her because of that. Like, think how many more people hated on her.
hated on her because of that?
Yes. People are like, she's ruining the NFL. Get her off the fucking screen.
What?
People hated on her. You hated on her.
For being there? I
Oh,
didn't.
not for being there. Sorry.
Yeah.
sorry.
Like, it's just like anything that she does, right,
I
is
hate
like,
on her to piss off Sarah. Okay, let's be real.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think about her at
It's
all
really fun to get me
outside
out.
of this podcast.
that's more hurtful. That's the most hurtful thing you've ever said to me. I just,
And
I don't know.
honestly, I saw I heard about the PR thing, and I thought, I'm not going to bring this up, Sarah. I don't want to ruffle her feathers. I don't want to say. And then you brought it up, and I was
that's
like,
because-
okay, well, let's talk about it.
I just don't like. I understand that these things happen, and I know that they happen more often than we think. You know,
Yeah.
like I know that it bodes well for people to be in a celebrity couple.
Yeah. One thing about me, if there's a conspiracy theory, I'm going to believe it.
Really?
I'm going to give it 50% chance. So when I heard about it, I thought, well, it is mutually beneficial to them.
I don't think it's mutually beneficial at all to Taylor.
And
It's mutually beneficial for Travis.
Viva Las Vegas speech.
Okay, I didn't.
It's not
hear that.
really
So I
who
feel
I
like
would
it's hard. It's
picture.
hard for me to make a comment on a Viva Las Vegas.
I kind of I don't get that point. I
Yeah.
think that I don't think it's PR because I truly think that they make perfect sense for each other. I think this like
I think they're both corny as shit.
yeah.
Have you seen his mustache?
100%. He's a cornball,
He's
like
cornball.
fun. I think they're both fun cornball type people
Totally.
that work together. And
Same.
yeah.
And like finally somebody that like
Wow, wait. Finally, you guys are on the same page.
I know this is. Oh, you
But-
could come
yeah.
back in my sub. Alex.
my
What I'm saying is like I feel like, and I think people are saying this too. So like this is an original thought, but like finally someone seems to not be like maybe embarrassed to be dating Taylor, right? Like every other boyfriend,
Fair.
it feels like was like.
They're embarrassed to date
Yeah, it feels like for whatever reason, like a lot of her relationships have been private, maybe because of the guy. It felt like everyone kind of was like, it's not cool to date Taylor. And somebody's finally letting her just like be herself. And it's like refreshing, I think, when you're a fan to be like, oh, he's not hiding her. He's not embarrassed of her like everyone else seemed to be.
I feel like you'd want to flaunt being with Taylor.
Everyone else didn't.
which is what Travis does. That's what
John
Chad
didn't.
for.
Harry didn't. Joe didn't.
I give her flack because of her stance. I think that like similar to what people have talked about of like what you think that like the fact that you're just like upset about that, like she has like a crazy army of
But
fans.
doesn't everyone have a crazy army of fans?
Not to her level.
that.
I don't think so. I think everyone has obsessive fandom. At this point, everyone's fans are named certain things.
But like she has to call them out in her music. Like she had like in her last album, she had to talk about how crazy they are. That most artists don't have to be like, yo, like please let me breathe like for a second.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for her in that way.
Chapel.
Yeah, because she's a new artist and she's adjusting to fame. This is like she's been famous for 20 years now, and she's like, "Yo, you guys need to relax." So I give her flack, but it's mostly because I feel bad how much of a pedestal she's put on, and like she needs to be perfect for this like army of people that like will die for her, but will also judge her if she does anything possibly slightly
No,
wrong.
I agree. I think fandom in general like is a whole separate conversation of like it's intense and like people you know how I feel about people like idolizing celebrities. Like I don't feel like they should be put on a pedestal. This is just somebody who's really good at her job at writing music and making people like what she's saying and relating to people. Like I don't think she needs to be up here doing anything for anybody fan related.
Okay.
But I just think that if anyone is a huge ass star, like I just think that like fans become so attached. It's like with the chimps.
Yeah.
Like everyone needs to back off. Like let the chimps be. Let Taylor be.
Yeah, and I think Adele should have the fame that she does. Oh, we're out of time.
Oh my God, I just started talking about this. Should we extend the episode to the bonus?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, let me get on my
I
phone.
watched Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. For the first time, you guys.
All three?
Just the first one.
Did you even know that there was 3? Now I'm worried.
No, I know there's a lot of them,
Well, there's 3.
but
There's also the
but they're
Hobbit.
all like 4 hours, so that's like a lot.
Thank God. I wish there were 5.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about your thoughts.
Yes. We'll see you in the bonus.
Oh, bye.
Bye.